Hi, fifth grade. They say that necessity is the mother of invention, and that's certainly true today. Looks like we're going to have another day off, and I didn't want you to miss your math lesson. So get your math textbooks out and open up to page 477. Chapter 11, Lesson 1, Units of Length. Before we do anything else, I'd like for you to copy these customary units of length down in your math notebook. You'll be referring to them quite a bit in this lesson and in future lessons. 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 yard equals 3 feet. 1 yard equals 36 inches. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. When we say convert, we mean change one unit into another unit. And so we'll jump right in, page 479. Let's do number 1 together. 60 inches equals blank feet. Now I know some of you can do this right off the top of your head, but I want you to learn, as I always say, I want you to learn on the baby problems a method that will help you when it's not so easy to do in your head. So let's write out the problem as we see it. Number 1. 60 inches equals blank feet. What I like to do is to write the conversion factor that talks about inches and feet right underneath the problem. So let's find it on our chart. There it is. 1 foot equals 12 inches. Now, let's keep the inches on the inches side and the feet on the feet side. So I'm going to take the 12 inches and write it right below my 60 inches. And 1 foot right below my other blank space with feet. I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to ask myself, how do I get from 12 to 60 through multiplication? I like to call it the times what? Times what? 12 times what gives us 60? Well, we know that 12 times 5 gives us 60. And in math, we always have to be what? We always have to be fair. You know, or the math police are going to come right to your house. Instead of coming to school, they're coming right to your house this time. So, if 12 times 5 gives us 60, we have to do the exact same thing on this side. 1 times 5 will give us 5. So, 60 inches equals 5 feet. Let's do another one. Let's do number 7. It's the word problem. Carlos is 63 inches tall. What is his height in feet? Number 7. Carlos is 63 inches tall. What is his height in feet? Again, our conversion is inches to feet. So we'll write our conversion factor right underneath. 12 inches equals 1 foot. We ask ourselves 12 times what will give us 63? Well, that doesn't give us an exact multiplication. So we can do our division to find the answer. So let's do 63 divided by 12. 12 into 63 goes 5 times. 5 times 12 equals 60. And there we have it. 63 inches equals 5 whole feet and 3/12 of another foot. Now, all kinds of alarm bells should be going off in all of your heads right now, because you saw that I wrote a fraction up here. That is not what? Right. It is not simplified. So let's simplify it right now. 5 and 3/12. We'll simplify the fraction by a factor of 3 and a factor of 3. And we will get 5, and 3 divided by 3 equals 1. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. 5 1/4 feet as our final answer. So that's basically how we do a conversion. Let's do a couple more problems together before I let you go ahead and work on page 479 and 480 on your own. Let's take a look at number 11. Number 11. Let's get some new paper. Get some new paper. Use this time to get yourself a little bit of milk and cookies. Maybe run to the bathroom. I wish I had a chalkboard at home. One more minute. Okay, we're ready. Taking a look at number 11. That is 5 miles equals blank yards. 5 miles equals blank number of yards. So we're looking for a conversion factor that gives us miles and yards, and we're going to write it right underneath. Here it is. 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. So 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. Once again, this next step is my times what step? I look here and I say, how would I get from 1 to 5? Times what? 1 times 5 gives me 5. Which means, to be fair, like we always have to be in math, I have to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I've got to take my 1,760 and multiply it by 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 3, 38. And 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 gives me 8. which means 5 miles equals 8,800 yards. Now I think you can go ahead and do the rest of those problems in the same way in your notebook. If you have any questions, you can email me tomorrow, or you can wait until Thursday until we get to school. Please do all the questions, the problems on 479 and 480, including the spiral review. Okay, I hope this is helpful. See you.